What's up? What's up? What's up? This is my Plug Frank's channel, and I'm back with another vid. Now, the last video I did was the WWE Royal Rumble 2011, and I'm back here with WWE Elimination Chamber. Now, before I get to the pay-per-view itself, I'm trying to get a little fan following here. I'll do more videos if I get a fan following. I mean, Um, I'm the type of guy that if there's any video that anybody wants reviewed, I'll do it, no problem. Even if I have to suffer through crappy pay-per-views, I'll do it. But that's why I'm trying to get a little fan following together or whatever. So please, 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 if you view this, leave your comment. I need to know what I need to change, what I could do better, or should I just give up altogether? But please, I'm begging, leave your comments because I need to know. Well, anyway, let me get to the pay-per-view. WWE Elimination Chamber 2011. Now, I honestly did not have high hopes for this, as the card was and very, very predictable, and it turned out better, a little bit better than it wasn't a bad pay-per-view. It actually was kind of solid, in my opinion. But it was still very predictable, and that kind of drains the point. I mean, it's like watching a pay-per-view that happened some years ago that you know was okay, but you knew the results already. And this is kind of like what this pay-per-view was. It was okay, but I knew what was going to happen. I was hoping for some sort of surprises. I guess you could call. I guess you could say there were some surprises, but nothing huge or anything. I mean, yeah. Anyway, let's get to the card. The night opened up with a one-on-one match between Kofi Kingston and Alberto Del Rio. This was actually a pretty solid match. I kind of enjoyed it. Um, it wasn't anything special. Um, excuse me, it wasn't anything great, but it was okay. It was solid. There was some nice stuff. Match started with back and forth wrestling until Alberto Del Rio took advantage by pushing Kofi back into the post, and that's basically where he went to work on the back and rib area. A pretty nice spot at one point where Kofi went for his cross body block, but Alberto Del Rio blocked it into a gut buster, which was real nice. Um, there was some other nice things. Kofi had a nice drop kick off the top, to his boom drop. The match ended where I think Kofi went for a counter and jumped on the top rope. Um, Alberto crotched him and gave him a neck breaker and hit his arm, well, locked in his arm breaker for the win. Solid match. I don't want to give it a 2.5 completely, but I mean, I give it 2.25. It was not bad at all. It was a pretty good opener. I will say the crowd was into it. It basically did what I thought it was going to do. If the outcome was what I thought it was going to be, it gave Alberto a pay-per-view warm-up match for the WrestleMania match. But it didn't make Kofi look completely awful either, so I guess it just did its job, man. 2.25. The next match we got was the SmackDown Elimination Chamber match. The World Heavyweight Championship was on the line as Edge defended against Rey Mysterio, Kane, Drew McIntyre, Wade Barrett, and the mystery opponent. Now, around a lot of people thought that it could be Christian. I know some people even thought it was going to be Dolph Ziggler, but it turned out to be a Big Show, which I was kind of disappointed at because I mean he lost his qualifying match and he's putting the match anyway. Blah. But anyway, the match still turned out to be actually a lot better than I thought it would be. I kind of, I mean, I actually was really enjoying this match quite a bit. It started off with Rey Mysterio and Edge, which is one of the reasons, and they did some pretty decent stuff in there until I'm trying to think who came in next. I believe it was Wade Barrett. Wade Barrett came in next, and the match kind of slowed down. Nothing really special happened in a couple of spots, but then um basically Kane came in and dominated. But when Drew McIntyre got in there, oof, it, believe it or not, this was probably the best I've seen Drew McIntyre. I mean, he killed just about everybody. Yes, Drew McIntyre. I mean, he came in and slammed Rey Mysterio into one of the pods. Just evil. He then took Wade Barrett and smashed him through one of the glass chambers, the pods, and he actually, I actually took him seriously. If it was even a McIntyre chant, it kind of wasn't a huge one, but it was a McIntyre chant. But Big Show came in after that. Everybody hit their finishers on Big Show. He is even chokeslam. Rey Mysterio went to the top of a pod and jumped off of the Cena senton. They finally eliminated him. Um, Shortly after that, McIntyre was eliminated. Um, Barrett ended up being the first person eliminated. My bad, with the knockout punch. Kane was eliminated after in a pretty decent spot. I kind of liked it, where Rey Mysterio went for the Hurricanrana, but he had him blocked in like a power palm position. With Rey Mysterio's body was laying down, some type of reverse, kind of in the position of a reverse tombstone, or a pile driver, you said, when Edge ran and speared him. But he eliminated Kane. Mysterio and Edge went at it for about 10 minutes, and they did some pretty nice stuff, including the spear kick out and the 619 splash kick out. Finally, Mysterio got a spear in midair. He ended up getting speared in midair by Edge. Edge to retain his title. Very good match. I actually enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. I mean, I guess I can give it a 3 1/4. Some may say it deserves lower, some may say it deserves higher, but I actually kind of enjoyed this match. So there we go with that. We ended up getting, I think, the segment with Booker T and Trish Stratus around this time. Booker T came out and announced Trish Stratus is the tough enough contestant. Late Cool ran down there. Well, no, actually, blah blah blah. My bad. Trish was actually in 2 segments. They basically announced her as the tough enough trainer. So I mean, it wasn't a bad segment. I guess it was okay. Didn't take up too much time. Not as much time as the next segment did. That you'll see in the night. But the next match was for the tag team championship. Um, Vladimir Kozlov and Santino Marella defending their titles against the Cores, Justin Gabriel, and Heath Slater. This is basically what was been on the past couple of tables, not the past. We saw this match at TLC, and we saw this match at Survivor Series, and we saw this match on SmackDown on Friday. And we see it again. It probably was the best match that these guys have had together. And that's not really saying much because it really wasn't all that great. Um, Nothing really to note besides the fact that we have new tag team champions, 450 Splash. You got the Core to win. Really nothing to say. I'm dead serious. There's not much to talk about. I give it a star. Being generous, it wasn't all that great. Then I believe around this point in time we got the segment with Vicky Guerrero coming out there. They're trying to get the fans to sign some petition or something to get Dolph Ziggler back. Teddy Long came out there and announced that he had rehired Kelly Kelly. Kelly Kelly came out there beating down Vicky Guerrero. Lay Cool ran out there, beat down Kelly Kelly, and Trish Stratus came and beat down Lay Cool. And that was the end of it. I mean, the segment kind of went a little too long. It was, I guess it was okay to see Trish back there kicking some butt. But I mean, besides that, maybe they're going somewhere with her, which would be pretty interesting for the Divas division. But I mean, just a waste of time. I think, I think the card would have been better if they probably would have put, of course, what you're probably going to hear people say and what you hear people say all the time when there's a long segment or multiple segments on a pay-per-view. It would have been better if they put a Daniel Bryan title match on this card. I mean, give him about 10 minutes with somebody. Ted DiBiase comes to mind or somebody. It would have been, this pay-per-view probably would have been better. But hey. Up next was the WWE Championship match between The Miz defending his title against Jerry the King Lawler. This was a decent match, a little bit better than I expected it to be, but it still wasn't anything blowout. It was not WWE Championship worthy. But the thing about it is, I've seen a lot worse. I've seen a lot worse world heavyweight and WWE Championship matches on pay-per-view, so I can't really complain that much. King had the advantage in the early going, multiple punches or whatever, and the clothesline Miz to the floor. Miz ended up coming back, ramming King's face into the post, took advantage. At one point, they ended up brawling on the floor. Well, actually, before that, Alex Riley got ejected from ringside, which led to a brawl on the floor between Miz and King. Cole was being the annoying Cole. You might want to mute him while this match is going on. Miz at one point in time, no. Cole is basically isn't even sitting down anymore. He's standing up, basically in King's face. He goes and sits back down, and King tosses Miz into Michael Cole. I kind of enjoyed the spot. It was well deserved for Michael Cole. Get back in the ring. It looks like King's gonna win. Hits a DDT and a fish drop. Miz gets his foot on the rope. King goes for a pile driver. Miz counters it. They do a little back and forth counters until Miz kicks King in the head with a thud. Made a pretty loud noise. Then you hit the skull crushing finale. You get the win in a decent match, better than I thought it would be. Some they rated higher, as I said, some they rated lower. I gave this match 2 stars. It wasn't anything amazing, wasn't anything great, but it was okay. Better than it could have been. Then now we're on to the main event. Number 1 contenders match, Elimination Chamber match. It was John Cena versus Randy Orton versus CM Punk versus John Morrison versus Sheamus versus R-Truth. I honestly, for some reason, enjoyed the first match better, the first Elimination Chamber match. While this was not a bad match, I just enjoyed the other one better. The match starts off with the Sheamus and Morrison. They do a couple decent things until Punk comes in. Orton comes in, dominates, suplexes everybody. Yes, I said superplex, not suplexes. He suplexes Morrison and Sheamus. Punk's next. Punk ends up getting stuck in his spot and gets beat down. And he finally gets out and gets RKO'd. The general manager alerts, comes over to his laptop, claims that since Punk was stuck, he gets inserted back into the match. So there we go with that. Cena comes in. He does multiple Cena things. Sheamus beats the crap out of him before he makes it even in the ring. Then we go. Truth comes in. He doesn't do much before he gets bro kicked, eliminated. Orton ends up getting eliminated by go to sleep by Punk. Morrison goes to the top and does this nice move off the top of the chamber, like a cross body. Not the pod, but I mean the chamber itself. To pin Sheamus, gets the win. That will eliminate him. Morrison gets eliminated by Punk. Go to sleep. Punk ends up getting FU to the chamber floor for John Cena to get the win. Very predictable, I must say. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. I give it around 3 stars. So basically, the pay-per-view was decent. It was okay. Some may say I'm rating this too high, but I get a pay-per-view with 7. It wasn't bad, but it was what it was. My Plug Frank's channel. I'm out. Peace.